What if Russia attacked the White House? As you've probably noticed, there has been a theme to this channel recently. The Russia-Ukraine conflict is not slowing down or stopping anytime soon, and with it comes a plethora of questions. Why did it happen? How long will it last? What is going to happen if Ukraine's president gets captured? So many different things that need to be evaluated and broken down so that we have a stronger grasp as to what the heck is going on and if there's anything we can do to help. Well, today we're getting away from that a little bit and looking at a bit of a sister question. What if Russia attacked the White House? The White House is obviously the famous presidential building associated with the United States of America. Located in Washington, D.C. at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, this building is synonymous with America and the strength of their country. The White House has acted as the official residence of the President of the United States since President John Adams in 1800. Currently, Joe Biden lives there as he is the current President of the United States, and he will remain there until he's no longer the current President of the United States. So it kind of goes without saying that the White House is a very important building to the United States of America. Therefore, the US take attacks on said building pretty seriously. It's only ever been attacked by another country one time, and that took place over 200 years ago during the War of 1812. In 1814, English troops attacked the White House and set it ablaze. That was the one and only time that another country has even attempted to attack the White House. Every other attack that it's incurred has just been from individuals with their own separate agenda. There are a few reasons why the White House has never been attacked by other countries other than the 1814 instance. One reason is that attacking the White House is very hard to do. Obviously, the manner of how you attack changes things immensely, but if you intend to throw some soldiers or a task force at it, then that would be almost impossible. You'd first need to get this task force into America, then organize them, and then launch a full-scale attack on one of the most heavily guarded sites in the country. It would practically be a suicide mission. The other reason why we haven't seen a country attack the White House is that it would be a full-on act of war. An act of war that is so blatant there would be no telling what the states would respond with. There would probably be no quicker way to get the United States to go from 0 to 100 than attacking the White House. Other countries are aware of this, and unless they want to incur the wrath of hundreds of nukes absolutely annihilating their country, they should probably think twice before launching a full frontal attack. But with that setup out of the way, let's get serious for a second and really delve into what would happen if specifically Russia attacked the White House. Well, as I mentioned before, the type of attack obviously changes the outcome. Are the Russians nuking the White House? Are they sending in a task force as I mentioned? Are they cyber attacking the White House? Are they invading all of America and then after months of pushing their troops into the country, then taking over the White House? All of this dictates how everything would play out. It's also important to evaluate what their goal would be with a White House attack. One would think that if they were attacking the White House, they would probably want to assassinate the president and then also assassinate all other high-ranking officials who are there regularly. This would probably be an attempt to completely shock the United States before launching a full-scale invasion of the country. Now, if their intention was to do this, and I kind of hate that we're going down this rabbit hole right now, but that's what this question asks of us. So if that is the intention of the Russians, then it probably makes the most sense to bomb the White House. If the Russians bombed the White House, then I can promise you all that hell would break loose immediately. First off, if they were successful in their attempt to assassinate the president, then America would be sent into an instant panic and shock. Who would be taking over? When that would happen, and the immediate response of the Americans would all be based on the severity of the Russian strike. However, if Russia literally did do this, then I think America would get into action pretty much right away. Every little red button available in the States would be getting pressed, and Russia would be getting hit with a tsunami of nukes all at once. The reaction would be so fast and so aggressive the world might not ever recover. And frankly, that's why this won't ever happen. Russia is never going to attack the White House because attacking the White House, whether they're successful or not, would immediately start World War III and it would take it to the extremes of warfare. There would be no diplomacy, there would be no smaller attacks, we would go to 100 right away and it would be all bad. What is interesting to figure out is what would happen to the rest of the world. You have to imagine that Russia and the United States would just absolutely destroy each other, but would other parties step in? The US is part of NATO, which means that their allies are supposed to come to their aid, so it's possible that these ally countries would start nuking Russia as well along with the US. However, it's possible that they could get cold feet, considering doing so would mean nukes are coming back in their direction as well. One would have to imagine that they would do something, but it's truly hard to imagine what, considering how outlandish this situation would actually be. Attacking the White House would in effect be signing Russia's death warrant. The country would completely fall apart, and they would probably bring some other countries down with them. It's even possible that the entire world could collapse because, based on the amount of nukes that would be flying back and forth, we might hurt the environment so much that it could never recover. Basically guys, if Russia attacked the White House, the world might actually end. There are some things where the consequences are just far too steep to ever really consider, and hopefully the Russians feel the same way about this. But please let me know in the comments down below your thoughts towards this question. Do you think Russia would ever actually do this? Do you think another country would be crazy enough to try and pull this off? What about attacking the Kremlin? Is that something that could be considered? Very interested to hear all of your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Nicholas Playlog, and I will catch you next time.